Ah, there he is. Good evening, dear friends, and welcome. And I notice that we have our dear sister Sue and brother Paul who've logged in, and dear Miriam from New Zealand. Well, welcome to you and to those whom I know are watching, but maybe are having difficulty logging in. It's good to have your company on day 5. So let us just be still for a moment and just gather our thoughts, because there's so much going on around us in the world. In California, since we were live last evening, we had those awful tragic events where 14 of God's children were killed. And of course, the 2 assailants were killed as well, plus many injured. And now, of course, with the UK airstrikes and the sorties from Cyprus to try and eradicate the face of evil in parts of Syria. So we have much to pray for this evening, and we will hold all God's children, all faiths and none, and we will remember them, because many are struggling, many are hurting, just like the Holy Family of Nazareth, as they embrace the Judean desert, living in fear of being robbed, possibly assaulted. They were not safe days in those times. But first, I want to play this for you, and I would like to dedicate it to all here.
Oh, Holy Mary, spread your light upon me now. Hold me very closely, so I know I'm safe and sound. So I know I'm safe and sound. Oh, blessed Mother, kiss the sorrows from my heart. You give me such comfort when I'm lonely in the dark. When I'm lonely in the dark. Oh, blessed Mother, I hear your song deep in my soul. You always connect me to the one, the source of all. To the one, the source of all.
Sagrada María, lléname de luz, abrázame fuerte para sentir que estoy a salvo. Madre bendita, besa las penas de mi corazón, tanto me confortas cuando estoy sola en la oscuridad. Madre bendita, oigo tu canción en lo más profundo de mi alma. Siempre me conectas con la unidad, fuente de todo. Lléname del divino éxtasis que recuerdo de antes de los tiempos, que recuerdo de antes de los tiempos.
Oh, Holy Mary, Mother, Mother Divine, fill me with the rapture I remember from before time. I remember from before time. I remember from before time.
I hope you enjoyed that. Holy Mary, who is the mother of all, the mother of life, and who nurtures each one of us every day. This evening, there are two strands to our webinar this evening. Francis talks about forgiveness, and Henry Newen talks about staying close to God. But first, I'd like to read to you from the lovely book, Living the Wisdom of Saint Francis by Wayne Simsick. And he talks about divine abundance, and he shares with us a beautiful quote from Saint Bonaventure from the life of Saint Francis. He had a crib prepared, hay carried in, and an ox and an ass led to the place. The friars are summoned, like people, the people come, the forest resounds with their voices, and that venerable night is rendered brilliant and solemn by a multitude of bright lights and by resonant and harmonious hymns of praise. That must have been a spectacular scene. One of the most beautiful and powerful events related in Franciscan literature is Francis' recreation of the Christmas tableau in the little town of Greco. Imagine that you are one of the pilgrims on that Christmas Eve in the year 1223. You begin your journey just before midnight at the foot of the mountain. With candle in hand, you and your companions slowly climb a winding path to the prepared cave. Voices and singing fill the night, and you can see a necklace of candlelight wrap around the mountain, almost transforming night into day. You arrive at the cave where a little man with dark features, dressed in a tattered cloak, presides over the celebration. Smell the fresh hay. Listen to the sounds of the animals shuffling and snorting. Let your gaze rest on the small crib that holds a wooden carving of a child. Francis picks up the figure and it seems to come alive. You embrace the child in the depths of your heart and remain silent. Holy Mass is celebrated by a priest, and Francis, acting as a deacon, preaches on the vulnerability of a child born in an insignificant, out-of-the-way town, a child who is the fullest expression of God's love. At the conclusion of the liturgy, you depart with joyful pilgrims who sing and share their awareness of the Spirit of Christ who has once again come alive in their hearts. Fundamental to Francis' vision was the image of God entering history as a small, vulnerable child out of love for you and me. Francis was awestruck by the overflowing love exemplified in the Incarnation. Though he was rich beyond all things, Francis writes in a letter addressing the Christian community, he chose poverty. And Francis discovered this love not only in the depths of humanity, but he believed that the Word of God intimately touched every particle of creation. When the Word became flesh, all physical reality received a new dignity. It became sacramental. Each creature possessed divinity and mediated divinity. Francis found special joy not only in the humility of an infant God who entered time, but also in a God whose overwhelming love expressed itself in the Eucharistic presence of Jesus. The bread is Jesus' body. It is life poured into life so that we can become strong. What then is the starting point of faith for Francis? A God who became poor out of love for us. Through the example of a humble Christ, alive in the depths of our hearts and in the depths of creation, we learn the poverty and humility are necessary to love others and creation as authentically as we are able. The humanity of Jesus Christ is the beginning of a new creation. Take a moment to close your eyes and embrace the Spirit of Christ alive within you. And Francis says, we thank you for as through your Son you created us, so also through your holy love with which you loved us, you brought about his birth. Beautiful words. Take a moment to close your eyes and embrace the Spirit of Christ alive in you. This is Advent. This is why we celebrate the mystery. For the first Christmas Mass, Christmas means the first Christmas Mass. But what does it mean for you on a personal level, living in this beautiful world that seems to have got off kilter, where so many have this me culture, and where others deface the face of God in the children of God? Like what happened in San Bernardino yesterday, where 14 innocent people were killed and so many injured. That surely must be the face of evil. Like what happened in Paris, and what happened in Charlestown with all those young children, in America. And now we face the greatest threat, but we mustn't pander to fear. The media have us gripped in fear, But for you and me who believe in the Advent story, we're gripped by love. Though all around us is shaking and trembling, in here there should be an inner calm, an inner peace, because we will see the face of God. And on Christmas morn, though 2,000 years on, we commemorate a beautiful birthday, the birth of the Son of God. But more importantly, I believe, we celebrate the rebirthing of Christ in our hearts. And it's that promise that fills us with fear, but not fear of being murdered, but fear, are we worthy? Are we in a good place? Have we surrendered our hearts to love? Or are we still procrastinating? Or do we still need to be led by others? Do we allow ourselves to become confused by other people's ideologies and doctrines instead of coming straight to the crib and allowing the Christ in the infant speak to our hearts? Just be still and be aware. And be aware right now that the Holy Family of Nazareth are guiding you. They're preparing you to behold, to enfold, to hold, and to experience the most precious gift that God could give to us, the gift of His Son, the gift of experiencing a mystical intimacy, a divine seduction in our soul. But what does Francis have to say about the preparation for day 5? Well, he talks about forgiveness. You've heard the saying, I forgive you, but I'll never forget what you've done to me. That's a favorite saying in Ireland. I forgive you, but I'll never forget you, forget the incident. But you see, forgiveness and forgetfulness, the two go hand in hand, like hand in glove. If we say we forgive but never forget the incident, then we've not forgiven. Okay. Francis talks about forgive us our trespass through your ineffable mercy, through the power of the passion of your beloved Son, and through the merits and intercession of the ever-blessed Virgin and all your elect. As we forgive those who trespass against us, and what we do not completely forgive, make us, Lord, forgive completely, that we may truly love our enemies because of you, and we may fervently intercede for them before you, returning no evil for evil. And may we strive to help everyone in you. And Francis draws our attention to a letter of Paul to the Colossians in chapter 3, verses 12 to 15. And it reads, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, meekness, and above all, patience. bear with one another, and if anyone has a complaint against another, forgive each other, just as the Lord has already forgiven you. So you too must also forgive. Above all, clothe yourselves with love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony, and let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in the one body, and be thankful. Let us join the Holy Family. Let us come to them. Let us take our place, and let us experience the presence of being in the Holy Family's company. Let us learn from the wise Joseph. Be still as we take this journey together, and we walk, all three of us, with Joseph and Mary, and aware that Mary is becoming heavily laden with child. She's experiencing some physical unpleasantries, and she needs to dismount from the donkey. And you assist Mary. You stand in front of her and you lift your arms out to her, and she falls into your arms like a beloved. And you can feel the weight. You can feel her sadness. You can feel her anxiety, her weariness, and you bring your arms around her and you hold her close to your heart. And in that instant you feel, you sense and experience the beating heart of the Christ child within her womb. She rests her head on your shoulder, and you place your head next to hers, and you gently massage her head with the nape of your neck. And you're still holding the Blessed Mother in your arms, for she's too weary to sit or lie down. She needs to stand to regain her strength, and you support her. And then slowly, effortlessly, you gently cradle the Blessed Mother as you would a little child. Gently, gently, you cradle the Blessed Mother. And you are now holding the Mother of God to be. You are holding the Queen of Queens, the Queen of Heaven. You are holding this beautiful young woman, and you sense her gifting to you. She's allowing unconditional love flow from her heart to your heart. As she's feeding the infant in her womb via the umbilical cord, she's feeding your spirit via your heart. And you become transfixed now. The earth stands still while you stand in the presence of the angelic realm, holding the Mother of God to be. Your heart is pounding with love. And all around you, you can hear a symphony of the most exquisite music in this barren desert. And you become aware that the angels of God are with you now. They're preparing you for the complete rebirthing of the Son of God within your mind, within your body, within your soul. Relax. Continue to sway with our Blessed Mother as if you're rocking a little child who's weary, and you can hear Mary quietly resting. Her breathing is not as labored now. She is relaxed. And you have facilitated this. You have allowed Mary the space to be Mary. Feel her love. Experience this mother's love that she's sharing with her son within her womb. And Joseph comes and realizes what is happening. And he places both arms around the two of you to replicate the Trinity of God. Three energies in one. You feel his power sustaining you. You feel his love. And the three of you are wrapped in one embrace of divine love. Allow the Spirit of God come upon you and water the seed of love that was planted in you the day you began this journey. And feel that seed of love in your spiritual womb. Sense it grow right now. Feel it growing in your beingness, in your oneness with God. My soul doth magnify the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God, who is my Savior. For he who is mighty has done great things for me, and holy, yes, holy is his name. We praise you, God. We praise you. We adore you. Be at peace now. And sense the forgiveness of all the mistakes that you may have made. Sense your slate being cleansed by the love that is here. And sense the joy of Francis empower you. Take back your power and surrender to love, to the passion, to the beauty of love. Surrender and allow the Spirit of God come upon you again. For he who is mighty has done great things for me, and holy is his name, and holy are you. And blessed is the ground that you walk on, for you too are carrying the seed of divine love that will rebirth in under 20 days from hence. And you will see the face of God. You will behold the face of God. You will enfold the love of this holy family. And you will be the ambassador of peace, called by name by God. Forgive yourself. And now, learn the art of total surrender. Of total surrender. And how you can stay close to God by being who you are. A being of love. A being of forgiving love. A being of healing love. Because you are the hands and the feet and the beating heart of God. And now nothing should trouble you, because you have God's peace. Because you are holding the Mother of God and being held by Joseph in a triune embrace of perfect love. Relax now. Take a deep breath and breathe in that very breath of God. And in your out breath, blow peace to San Bernardino, to Syria, to the Middle East, and to the world. And as you breathe in again, breathe in all that you are as a child of God. And in your out breath, you say your mantra, I am a child of God. I am whole. I am perfection. I am complete as a child of God. As a child of God. Relax now. Be still. Be still. And now I invite you to come back into your surroundings and feel the peace and the love where you are right now, wherever you may be in the world. Just feel that bliss, that peace, and to know you are protected from fear, and that nothing and no one can ever take that peace from you unless you choose to give it away. Forgiving God, the expectations and pressures that often accompany this holy season sometimes lead old hurts and grudges to surface and new ones to appear. Letting go of hurts can be one of the most difficult things to do in life. May I seek to forgive as you forgive, for in forgiveness comes healing. And our action for the coming 24 hours, forgiving doesn't necessarily mean forgetting, but it does mean letting go of the grudge and animosity that you hold over another. What relationship in your life is in need of healing? Let go of the grudge today and do something concrete to extend the hand of reconciliation. And there I leave you, my dear friends. We've gone slightly over the half hour, but I pray in my heart that you feel safe now, that you are grounded and protected by the love of Mother Mary and Joseph. And until we meet again, I wish you a blessed day, a blessed morning or evening. Namaste, Shalom, Inshallah Paxet Bonum, OmShanti, Solo de Caritas, Salam Alaikum, and may the peace of the Advent season reawaken your heart to the I Am presence of God within you. God bless you. And thank you for giving up your time to join me. Bless you.
Shalom.